As documented in a previous video, the ongoing situation at Hong Kong Airlines has been a main discussion point, as an airline that could potentially shut down before the year's end, joining the likes of Thomas Cook and WOW Air as the major airlines that shut down in 2019. If anything, the situation has gone from bad to worse between the end of 2018 to the current present-day situation, with the ongoing Hong Kong pro-democracy movement and protest as a contributing factor to the weaker travel demand to and from Hong Kong, which has affected both Hong Kong Airlines and Cathay Pacific, though Hong Kong Airlines arguably has taken the worst of it. Since the financial situation of Hong Kong Airlines has been made public towards the end of 2018, some new reports from local media have stated a far worse situation after a series of repeated warnings from Hong Kong's Air Transport Licensing Authority, which has also conducted a series of inspections on the airline. While Hong Kong Airlines has made steps to reduce its costs and to help improve its financial situation, such as reducing long-haul routes to San Francisco and Los Angeles, and offering some of its pilots an opportunity to transfer to other airlines, these efforts have not been able to stave off a deterioration of the financial situation, as local reports have stated that the airline has not been able to pay the content provider for its in-flight entertainment system, and nearly half of its staff will not be able to get payment for their work during the month of November. The airline is currently reportedly paying around 55% of its staff, mostly cabin crew and overseas staff, as it will end its only remaining long-haul route to Vancouver, as well as flights to Ho Chi Minh and Tianjin, China in February. With things getting worse, the Air Transport Licensing Authority of Hong Kong has issued a new warning, which could be considered an ultimatum to shape up its finances within the week or risk having the airline license for Hong Kong Airlines revoked. In a statement released on December 2nd, following a meeting with senior executives of Hong Kong Airlines, an Air Transport Licensing Authority spokesperson stated, quote, "After careful consideration of the financial position of Hong Kong Airlines at present, ATLA must take immediate and resolute action to prevent further deterioration of HKA's situation in order to protect public interests. In accordance with the two new license conditions attached by the ATLA, HKA must, by a deadline set, ensure cash injection at a level determined by ATLA, or to provide an alternative to the satisfaction of ATLA, and raise and maintain its cash and cash equivalent level as stipulated by ATLA." The statement concluded with a deadline set for a necessary cash injection by December 7th, with the ATLA statement concluding, quote, "If HKA fails to improve its financial situation as required by ATLA by the deadline, ATLA will take further action under Regulation 15E of the regulations, which provides for revocation or suspension of license. ATLA would announce its decision by December 7th, 2019. In response to the ATLA statement, Hong Kong Airlines has stressed to its passengers that business is normal and current flights are operating. And a new development reported on several outlets have stated that the HNA Group, which is also going through its own financial struggles, received loans worth around 4.4 billion Hong Kong dollars from several state-owned Chinese banks, though there has been no official indication that that cash or a part of it would be used to help alleviate the ongoing financial state of Hong Kong Airlines, which at this point, with the limited time frame, needs a much-needed miracle to remain an operating airline. While there is that small hope of a potential miracle, odds are likely that the airline could face an inevitable demise, and this is something that the Hong Kong government has been contemplating since the start of the year. In the past, Hong Kong's government has had experience in dealing with an airline shutdown, as in the case of Oasis Hong Kong Airlines, a low-cost long-haul airline based in Hong Kong operating 747s to Vancouver and London, which shut down in 2008, just 2 years after the start of operations in 2006. At the time, travelers were reaccommodated on flights of Cathay Pacific and British Airways, and the Hong Kong Immigration Department deployed personnel to assist stranded residents in London and Vancouver. However, now this situation with Hong Kong Airlines, a much bigger airline with a larger fleet and route network, not to mention the local government's concerns and attention primarily focused on what has been going on the streets in Hong Kong. The demise of Hong Kong Airlines and the subsequent operation to assist the passengers is a crisis that surely the Hong Kong government would probably rather not have at its hands. As for the overall aviation industry in Hong Kong and Asia, this closure of an airline of this size will affect over 3,000 workers both in Hong Kong and overseas. And these folks would definitely need a lot of help now and potentially in the future. Such a shutdown of Hong Kong Airlines will be to the detriment of Asian aviation and more importantly the airline's customers and staff. Thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene from the Asia Pacific. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.